What is the difference between karma and destiny?
Well, I let me openly tell you on the face of the audience, this you will not like it. In my opinion, there is nothing called karma. Very simple. The karma, even if you understand it, the way it has been depicted, I will talk about it later. But in my opinion, karma is not there. Why? My question is, who does the karma? Is it that you do the karma? If the soul within you guides you to do things, and soul cannot do anything wrong. It has a role to balance the energies. Okay, these guidance has come from the higher sources. Take an example of any wrong that you perceive in the society. You perceive. First of all, there are no yardsticks. There are no yardsticks which can determine that this karma is good or bad. Give you a simple example. Any murder where there is a death penalty or a life imprisonment or whatever the penalty is for murder. But the same act committed by the soldier on the war front is rewarded. Isn't there a distinction and differentiation that we have created? If any killing is considered to be bad, it is bad. It should go in the bad karma. But we don't have that standard with us. So my problem in advocating or understanding or that is why there is a lot of fallacy in the karma understanding. So everybody has their own yardsticks to decide whether it is a good karma or a bad karma. I say karma is not done by me, it is done by the soul. So when the soul does it does it what is required and it does it perfectly. So there is no one who can judge which karma is good or bad. So these are the yardsticks to control the freedom of the soul and to divert people to do certain things or not to do certain things. And this is mainly controlled by the certain leaders in political arena, leaders in the religious systems, leaders in the cult that they operate, where they corrupt your mind with the kind of the karmas and you remain in the guilt. Now what is the karma of anybody who puts you into the wrong emotion, the emotion of the guilt that I have done something wrong because I have not followed the yardstick given by my leader. So what about that? So I believe that the karma and the destiny, there is no comparison. Destiny is the life path or the goal that you need to achieve, and that this is the way it will go. So the best way is the comparison should have been, or if you ask me to compare two things, what is that you need to compare? The great comparison can happen with the free will and the destiny. So that is where the beauty lies in the creation. So there are two ways in which we can understand the free will. The free will can be understood. We consider free will that I have a choice to do anything and I choose to do anything. No, that's not the free will. There are two ways in which you can understand what the free will is. See, the free will is basically you are given a role to play. You cannot make a lot of changes in the script. As you are from the film industry, Shri, you would understand this. There is a little room for any other thing that you can portray. What you can do is you have a free will to act good and excellent in the role, or you may not perform good. There are only two options. So, this is one way of free will. The second free will example that I can give you. Now, this is very, very subtle, very minute to notice upon. Where is your free will? If you identify this free will, you can steer your life, overcome your destinies, and change your destinies. Change the direction of your life. Change anything that you desire to change. That is where the free will or the focus. Where are you focusing upon currently? That is your free will. Are you focusing? I'm not talking about an outside focus. We only think in the terminology and terms of where I have to go, how many miles I have to cover, be it in the road trip, be it in the finance, be it in the career, be it in the relationship. For us, it is only a road travel. We have milestones, we have destination, and every time we shift our destinations. And that is how we live the life. That is an external way of living, where the control is not within you. To get the control with oneself, you need to focus, because that choice is given to you. Where do you want to focus now? Do you want to focus on the thought that is coming into you? You want to get prey to that instinct of doing something which will not give you a good result that you may think it will give? So that inner thought of where is my thought is and where do I need to focus on the which thought, that is the free will. And that has a power to change your destiny, not your karma. Karma in the other sense, in the way, the simplest way I can teach you karma. If you still believe in the theory of the karma, and not that you should only believe in the non-karma theory. That is my way of looking at things. Because I'm completely connected and I know my soul can never guide me wrong. It will always guide me right. And whatever I do, it will be perfect all the time. So I don't think at all. But in your case, the simplest formula, which one of my great friend and the mentor, Suresh Padmanabhan, has given me this formula. He says, if you want a Mossambi juice, you need to put Mossambis. If you want orange juice, you put oranges. You cannot expect put orange and expect a Mossambi juice. This is the simplest formula of karma. Ekdam clear. So the intention matters, and the effort towards that intention will give you that reflection. I think that is the complete answer on what Arunaji has been asking about.